Hello there, dear wanderers and travelers. My name is Merton Blight, and welcome to another part welcome to part 4, specifically, of my journey through HSR 3.3. And, to be honest, I still feel like I'm running off of that high from that Aquila boss fight. Pay no attention to the BGM right now. God, I've been listening to this song on repeat ever since the end of my stream last time. But yes, I should do my recap. Okay, so previously we ventured further into the Sky City, learned a bit more about the history and some of the history that wasn't readily known. And also, we learned the truth about Hyacinth's particular bloodline, and in that she isn't actually related to Celiosi at all. And Celiosi also turned kind of mad after merging with Aquila. So yeah, Celiosi pretty much let one of Hyacinth's ancestors live just on a whim while they were begging for their life and confessing about their cowardice. And yeah, we fought Aquila, then we did 2 phases, then Phainon afterwards kind of began to crash out after losing the bracelet that Aglaia was possessing. Last remnant of Aglaia was and yeah, we tried to escape, realized that the Dark Tide pretty much is the reason why we got a 3rd phase, and yeah, we are now looking through Cipher's perspective. Sorry, I'm still jamming to this. Yeah. And we're about to see what makes, or maybe a few hidden truths, or God, what? I can't focus because of the music. It's too bad. Yeah, we're going to see her involvement in the whole story. Learn about some things that she has done maybe behind the scenes that no one other than her knows about. So yeah, let's just get right to it. Okay.
This dagger's got a nice look to it. Let's see it. Wow. It's crafted from Cremnoan steel. These people are well equipped. By any standard, you all are quite capable. Had you not strayed, you could have been guarding Akama, securing a stable income. Such a pity. In your next life, remember to choose a safer path and stay away from dangerous jobs like this. Let me take a look at what's hidden under that mask. Your face looks innocent enough. Who would have guessed that such a pretty face would hide a heart full of darkness? Appearances can be deceiving. It's a fool's game to judge someone's character just by their looks. It's amazing what the seamstress can do with her divine authority. She sees right through people with that golden thread of hers, beyond whatever facade they put up. As for using divine powers, I'm no slouch myself.
Yes, we know.
Who came up with this uniform? It's got more pockets than it needs. Nobody wears this style anymore, do they? Back in the days when I was doing honest work for the Gold Weaver, I saw my fair share of these. Oh. What do we have here?
Cleaner's rendezvous note. A middle-aged with gray hairs. Okay, that's tough. With gray hair, stooped posture, and a burn scar. They're talking about. Frick, I forgot his name. You know who he is. He's the Cremnoan guy. Oh, wait. High Priest. At least I think that's what this is talking about. Dark crusted bloodstain. Emitting a dry herbal fragrance.
A paper note. Aw. Talk about old school. All right. Once the seamstress's powers diminished, the world wound web slowed drastically. From 5 threads to just 2. Looks like I was too quick to judge. Physical note passing still outpaces the reduced threads. Huh. No trace of kindness. Is she hiding too well? Or has she given up? Well, I've done everything I could. Now it's in the hands of the Deliverer and his crew. Huh? What was that? The noise came from above. Could it be? Huh? It looks like they pulled it off. The Deliverer is impressive, no doubt. But some of the credit should go to the gray mystery from beyond the sky. I've crossed paths with them before. They're a little quirky, but their power... absolutely terrifying. With the core flame of Aquila taken, the flame chase journey is down to its final threat. They're already here. Barely gave me a moment to catch my breath. All right then. Guess it's my turn to see what you've got.
Let's go. The uninvited guest.
Oh, you made it.
Oh.
I've been waiting for you.
Oh no.
Black-clad sword master, the flame reaver, whatever your name is. Look at you, sniffing around like a starving hyena, chasing the scent of the core flames. What's wrong? Cat got your tongue? Or maybe you're just too dense to understand plain speech.
Throne of worlds, core flame must take back.
You sad little thing. I've got you all figured out. Let me guess. You've been eyeing these last 2 core flames all along, huh? No wings, no allies. Oh, what a pity. Even with Aquila's core flame sitting idly in the sky, you're helpless to reach it. All you can do is sit and wait for the Chrysos heirs to bring it down, then swoop in like a brute to snatch it for yourself. Isn't that so? Struck a nerve, have I? I've seen you lingering on a cliff more than once, staring hopelessly at the sky. Pathetic.
Ooh.
But hey, I'm feeling generous today. I've got a surprise just for you. That's right, I have Kefali's core flame. But if you think you can snatch it from my claws, you'll have to catch me.
Oh,
Fun
boy.
fact, Dolos cats aren't just quick on their feet. They've got the stamina to match.
Zoomies. shame the doors are very slow. Come on, open up. Actually, hold on. Yeah. Oh. That's not.
How did you get ahead of me? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't swing that thing! Easy there. You're after Kepali's core flame, aren't you? Fine, take it! The deliverer made me steal it. It's no
Obviously.
use to me anyway.
Does he believe it?
Look, since we've got the same taste in fashion, all black and sleek, how about you spare this poor cat's life? That's the spirit. You get the core flame, and I get to keep breathing. Everyone wins. You really are a brainless mutt, aren't you? Woof woof. Come on! Come on! You're not gonna let a little setback like a lost phone stop you, are you? Well, look at that. They actually caught up with me. No one's ever managed that before.
I blame the doors. They're very slow.
It's been a while
activating
since I've had a
doors.
chase this good. Don't quit on me now. I'm just getting into the groove.
Doors, man.
You sure stumble over your words, but you've got some speed on you. I'm gonna speed up. Don't get left behind. Just in time to take a break.
He's gonna appear at the top.
Don't
isn't
tell
he?
me they might all... What? Still not here? Well, that's disappointing. Oh well, I guess I'll just...
Wait around a little longer for it.
Phainon. Phainon.
Styxia, you're stunning. Oh, look who it is. The Flame Reaver. First time. Wait, no, not the first time meeting you. I'm the great hero of Hakama, the deliverer of Amphorius. They say I'm destined to return Kepali's core flame and carry the weight of a new world on my shoulders. But hey, fairness is my thing. Fairness, and fairness. You want the
Okay.
core flame? Come and get
Okay,
it.
how can you not?
But
like
only if you beat me fair
That's-
and square. Boring. I was hoping you'd at least humor me for a little while.
Stupid mutt! Fooled by the same trick twice! Bye-bye, Flame Reaver. Not as fun as I'd hoped. I guess a brainless brute isn't much fun when it comes to mind games. I seriously can't shake them off, huh? This is borderline impossible. They're not going to back off anytime soon. Well then, guess I'll just have to lead it somewhere higher.
And up.
Come on, can you please make it harder next time?
Cipher up. Do you still plan to go to Dawn Cloud?
I've made up my mind. Don't think about stopping me, seamstress.
Is it for the gem of all worlds?
Does it even matter? You'll never guess whether I'm lying or telling the truth.
You're still wearing those golden boots I gave you. I hope you're not running from someone the next time you wear them.
Aglaya, did you see that? No one can catch up to me. I'm no longer running to escape anymore. Deliverer, you better thank me. Every leisurely second you enjoy was fought for by yours truly.
Prepare yourself and face the oncoming enemies. Oh boy. You have to.
You just don't know when to quit, do you?
Can't escape. It is fate.
Fate? I always thought only privileged city dwellers like to toss that word around. As if they couldn't get by without using it as an excuse.
Cycles can't be broken.
Cycles. Fate!
about
Give me a
rules?
break!
Can they
Everyone
be
has to walk their path. Those who cling to gods and prophecies end up as hollow shells of themselves. Back then, I was nothing but a scoundrel. A cheat, clawing and scrambling just to survive in this messed up world. If I'd given up and played along, this place would have been nothing more than a lifeless wasteland by now.
Our flame. It has to be me.
My bad. Why bother offering wisdom to a mad dog who wouldn't understand it anyway? Do you know why I dragged you here, mutt? Word is, you've tangled with that golden-haired lion before. Looks like there's no getting away from you. And hey, that was a pretty good warm-up. Now, how about we spice things up with a bit of competition? As a fellow heir to the divine authority of calamity, I've been a demigod for 1,000 years longer than the little lion. Now, let me see if you're worth your title, Flame Reaver. I've been around for over 1,000 years, and I've never met anyone who can match my speed. Until now. But speed isn't my only. Today, you're getting the full performance. Amateur. I'll take it on. Come to me. Found me. I'll take it on. Come to me. Our cute play session is over. Collide that everyone believes in becomes a reality. Gotcha. Good dolls. Wrong target. Looks like you need to work on your aim. You can't run. This, I can summon as many clones as I need. Come to me. Found me. I'll take
Can't
it
even tell
on.
which one's the real Cipher I can actually control in turn order.
I played with you long enough. You play sessions over. Time to retreat. Reality. Gotcha. Woo. See you around, bud. Only a mindless fool would fall for the same trick 3 times in a row. Victory is mine, fiend.
Oh, come on. Why always have to be the cute girl. 1,000
To all
years ago,
citizens of
Dawn
Akama,
Cloud.
today I bring you two pieces of news. One sorrowful, one joyous.
Oh.
First, let us offer our blessings to the departed. Our beloved chaplain Phoros has returned to the embrace of Sky Father Kefali.
Where's the
May he
real
rest in
Atticus,
peace.
though?
But citizens, do not grieve his passing. In his final moments, Chaplain Phoros found peace. While he still had his wits, he heard the final words of the Sky Father. And that brings me to the joyous news I share with you today. Before the great world-bearing Titan fell silent, they spoke one final message to my revered mentor. And now, I shall share those words with every soul in Amphorius. They said, "The prophecy has arrived. My mission is complete, and now I shall fall into eternal silence. The eternal night is looming. The dawn device will safeguard the holy city, poised for the children of humanity to create miracles forever."
Until forever?
Skyfather's love transcends time itself, stretching across endless eons.
Citizens, friends, as the newly appointed chaplain, I propose we host a grand 100-day celebration at Dawncloud. A feast in gratitude for the Sky Father's gift. Our mission is to transform the Sky Father's words into unshakable faith. For 100 dawns, through song and dance, every child of humanity within Amphorius will come to believe the light of the Dawn Device
Never fades. Kefali's protection has no end.
Okay. Now, how does Cipher make that, actually?
You shall walk with greed and die over petty change. The prophecies, petty change, was quite literal after all. Atticus. He's a good kid. I stole your identity. I owe you an apology.
Yo, how did the real Atticus react? Like, you're telling me the real Atticus wasn't like, hey, that wasn't me, guys.
But I owe more than just an apology. There's also you, Aggie. Back then, I had to leave Akama. You see, you were so good at breeding hearts. If I had stayed by your side, my fragile lies would have been exposed sooner or later. Your weave shop. I wish I could chance upon it again. Just once. To be scolded by you and Treeby. I'm sorry. In the end, I overestimated myself. But at least there's one thing I did accomplish. Kephalie's core flame is not here. It's safe. It's safe now. Even if I'm nothing more than a thief, at least I did something for the flame chase. Aggie. Aggie, can you hear me? Say something. Anything. Anything. Please.
You are the unsung hero of Emporius, Cipher. You saved us all. You betrayed the world. And in exchange, you earned humanity 1,000 more years of life.
If there were a lie so brilliant that it could fool everyone, wouldn't it simply become the truth?
Lies will always be lies, Cipher. But sometimes, they can be more noble than the truth.
Oh, I just realized what Cipher pretty much did. Oh. Meanwhile, in the Eye of Twilight. Hyacinth, what happened?
The flame in my hand. It's trembling. It's sending me a warning. Lord Phainon, in Amphorius' mythology, isn't the Dawn device said to be a gift from Aquila to Kephalie?
Why bring this up now? Let's focus on getting back down there.
Lord Phainon?
Yes. Nearly every mythologist agrees Aquila gifted the Dawn device to Kephalie.
Everyone, calm down. Listen to me. The core flame in my hand trembles violently. Its warmth slipping away like sand through my fingers. It burns through immense energy just to leave me with one message. The Dawn device is extinguished.
Who's responsible for this?
I don't know.
If the core flame's message is true, Akama has lost the Dawn device's protection. Darkness will consume the holy city in an instant, and the aftermath will be devastating.
Phainon, I feel something too.
Oh, you sense it as well.
Well, Hyacinth Hyacinth was speaking, countless streams of memories rose beneath our feet, spiraling into the sky. There are so many, so heavy. Even through the fortress walls, I can still hear them clearly. Birds, nymphs, people, their memories tangled together, their cries echoing as one.
Could this be because of the Titan's fall? But that doesn't make any sense.
There's no time to dwell on the cause. Without the light of the Dawn device, the holy city will be consumed by darkness, and countless lives will be cast adrift. Everyone, you must return and fulfill the mission of the Chrysos heirs. As for me, Denny, you're still carrying the goose's spirit water, aren't you?
What? That was just a precaution. It's not the time.
No. The time has come. Open the path to the vortex for me. There's still one thing I can do for the people down there. Return the core flame of Aquila and inherit their divine authority. I'll remain in the sky and cast my protection over the people.
There must be another way.
Don't waste time thinking about alternatives. This will resolve everything. Danny, I'm counting on you.
I understand. Under the raucous steps of their frenzied dance, the roar of celebration hides the world's heartbeat. Spirit water, reveal the way. At the end of the Rainbow Bridge, the skyfolk will mend dusk and dawn. Lady Tribios' promise. Seems it didn't fail after all.
It still feels unreal. Even after seeing it a second time, you'd move in perfect harmony with the rivers and seas of this world.
But we can't stay. He and I, we have people waiting for us. Home calling us back.
The Astral Express, isn't it? March 7th? The one you always mention. I'd like to meet her someday.
Sure the two of you would get along wonderful.
I can almost see the three of you traveling together, laughing and sharing moments.
You, Hyacinth, do you not feel sadness?
Of course I do. A sharp, aching sadness. I feel every bit of it.
Why hide it? No one here would mock you for showing true vulnerability.
As a healer from the Twilight Courtyard, Don Hung, it's my duty to stay composed in front of those suffering from illness. A sorrowful expression would only add to their burden. The world I love is the one suffering now. How could I face it with a frown?
Farewell, Hyacinth.
Goodbye, everyone. Please, become the heroes this world needs. And as for the final blank page of this epic, the lives and stories of ordinary mortals, I'll guard them until the very end.
A few days ago, a knock on this Twilight Courtyard.
Miss Hyacinth, are you really leaving?
Yes. Lord Phainon has already set the date for our departure. As a descendant of the Sky Hero, I must prepare myself and carry this responsibility.
What about this new Twilight Courtyard?
Believe in yourself, Clementine. You're an exceptional healer, more than capable of handling things on your own. The patients trust you, and you've earned that trust. That's what matters, isn't it?
Miss Clementine's medical skills are amazing! We believe you'll make the Twilight Courtyard proud.
Thank you, Lady Treby. I'll do my best. I just don't have the same confidence and certainty as Miss Hyacinth. No matter how severe the illness or injury, she always faces it with a smile.
Honestly, I'm not confident about everything, Clementine. I've just learned how to hide my unease well. It's a skill I consider essential.
It's hard to imagine anything making Miss Hyacinth feel uncertain.
Well, shall I give you an example? Since Lady Treby happens to be here too.
Wait, you're part of this?
Look at the Flame Chase journey. Since Lady Aglaia took over the leadership of Akama, every Chrysos heir entrusted with the core flame, aside from Professor Anaxa, was personally chosen by her. I was the outlier. The hero Celiosi entrusted her bloodline with the legacy of the sky. Lady Aglaia's thoughts on my potential remained a mystery, even up till the day she left. So I've always carried a lingering doubt about my ability to fulfill this role.
Lady Treby, why are you laughing?
The answer Cindy wants is simple. Just try looking at it from another perspective. Imagine this. Knowing Aggie's personality, if she believed you weren't worthy, don't you think she would have considered other plans?
Now that I think about it, I feel much better.
I may not have Lady Aglaia's keen judgment, but I would never question your resolve, Miss Hyacinth.
Thank you, Clementine. I had a sudden thought, Lady Treby. Before I depart, can you teach me the words for returning the core flame? I've always been at the Grove helping with lectures and never had the chance to come to Akama. The phrases everyone has memorized still feel unfamiliar to me. I don't want to embarrass myself in front of everyone when it's my turn to return the core flame.
It's easy. We can teach you right now. Let's go. We will say a line, and you repeat after us. O Majesty of the 12 Titans.
O Majesty of the 12 Titans.
Pillars of the world.
Pillars of the world.
We seek your divinity.
We seek your divinity.
To mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold. Till we wither in willing service to the prophecy. Surrender the core flame, Chrysos heir.
Here we go. My eyes.
Cindy, are they?
Lord Solibus, Lady Lunabis, the mission of the Skyfolk has been completed. Your watch can finally come to an end.
We thank you, Miss Hyacinth.
Even though we were the source of that false legend, you still brought us freedom.
Please, don't say that. Without your wings, we would have struggled to progress in the Eye of Twilight. Akama is on the brink. And I must quickly embrace the role of demigod to protect everyone with the power of the sky. Honored ones, please tell me, what trials lie ahead for me to complete?
I think you've already done everything you were meant to, Miss Hyacinth. What do you think, Celiosi? The Skyfolk.
Lady Celiosi? I see. After all these long years, your will has merged with the Titan's divinity.
I deeply regret. I beg for forgiveness. The darkness in the human heart clouded my judgment. I failed to recognize the resilience buried deep within.
Of those present that day, I don't know how many were innocent, how many truly deserved their fate. That's why I cannot forgive you on their behalf, Lady Celiosi. The spirits of my ancestors resonated with me. You exiled our people, and they may never forgive you for that. But at least there is one thing we can agree on. The truth that no one can distort. The courage it took to defy the gods was undeniable, unwavering. That same spirit now lives on in those who walk the flame-chased journey, growing stronger with every step.
You were the spark that set this era in motion, Celiosi.
An age where heroes rise and epic stories are told far and wide.
An age where a flame of hope was preserved for the world.
Perhaps this is what I longed for. Now, I can finally rest in peace.
Even in that darkest moment, Lady Celiosi, you still held compassion for mortals, didn't you? Even with the Titan's power, you didn't punish the world by letting the sky fall. I imagine you were waiting for someone to bring redemption. Trust me with the power of the sky. I am merely a healer. I could never match your strength, even with that power. Thankfully, the world no longer needs a demigod who can summon thunder and storms. What I must do is merge with the sky and cast down a gentle rainbow, protecting as many lives as I can. Professor Alexa, do you remember that lesson? In the end, I followed the path of my ancestors, returning to the sky. I didn't return to the earth to walk with the people, but even so, I still achieved my dream.
That's good.
Hyacinthia.
We cannot get any lower than this.
Thank you.
Please. The sky is burning.
Akima's dawn has come to an end. Why is this happening?
Was this not predicted in the prophecy?
Treeby would have made sure to warn us if there were any mention of it. Even if Hyacinth takes the divine authority of the sky, she probably won't be able to banish this darkness. The Black Tide. Its power probably surpasses even that of the Titans. All we can do is hope she can protect as many lives as possible.
Is this the end for Akuma?
Don't give up. We're the ones leading this journey, so we can't afford to lose our way.
The unexpected is always part of our journey. We'll stay with Akuma until the end, no matter what. Over there, do you see it? The broken structures look like they've turned transparent.
I've never seen anything like this before. Could the Black Tide be the cause? There are too many things we don't understand, and we don't have time to figure out.
I swear, we are on the verge of, Phainon fully, crashing.
We can't delay any longer. Let's head down. Hopefully Kefali's core flame is still safe. I'm confident that Miss Cipher will do everything in her power to fulfill her duty.
Day Thunder Rhapsody. When the Eye of Twilight opens their eyes, they cast sunlight and sudden thunder to the ground. Boy. Actually, let me get my... There we go.
The transport platform's route is blocked by rubble. Partner, help buy us some time.
You got it.
Good job. Now we can get off the mountain. A black-tide creature. A dawn cloud. Oh no. The people in the city. We must find out where they've reached the city.
Hey guys, I'm on my...
Tribby, please hold on till we get back.
See guys, we're a little busy at the moment. I'm assuming I literally cannot just fast travel. No, I cannot. Okay. More enemies. It doesn't look great.
Who dares stand in our way will get a taste of Dawnmaker's edge.
Ooh, treasure. Wait. There's new treasures now? Oh. Okay, I'll have to come back. Hey, what's up, man? Oh! Oh!
Firefly Type 4. Activate!
Got him.
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Join the battle. Detonate!
Immerse yourself in it. Be of your body and mind.
Did the rhythm get messed up? Dreams do come true.
Oh,
Like until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live!
Alrighty.
Every victory is hard won.
A bit of that. Collect my treasure.
Inspection complete.
Please stay tuned.
Suspicious. Sound lingers. Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal clouds.
Zoom. Oh.
Huh.
Oh. You okay there, bud? Okay, I'm just gonna
Refreshed and invigorated.
Got places to be. Oh, what happened there?
Over there! Kefali's core flame is being kept in the center of the council. We must retrieve it and bring it back to the vortex of Genesis.
You mean?
Right. Worst case scenario, we need to be prepared to return Kefali's core flame. If the end is indeed upon us, we no longer have time to investigate the truth behind the miracle. We'll have to trust that Professor Anax's hypothesis is the only option. Apologies, Aglaia. I promised you that I would leave the choice of Era Nova to the people of Amphorians. But I'm afraid there's no room for doubts now. Her will to heal the world is so strong. We'll definitely sense it if she's succeeded.
Okay, I'm assuming that guy's not alive. I got that here. Okay. I have a feeling, a really bad feeling,
Oh,
that things can
Skyfather
get worse.
Kefali, please forgive these ignorant and lowly children of humanity. They are so utterly naive that they think of the golden-blooded heretics as deliverers. This blood-red sky and the raging flames and demons throughout the land will purge their foolishness.
Kindness.
Lord Deliverer, why don't you join me in praying to the benevolent Kefali? Cast your eyes on this ravaged land. All of this, sins committed by you, blasphemous heretics.
Okay, looks like Granny's got a few screws loose. We should not waste our time on a pitiful madwoman.
Danhang is right. My sword yearns to end your pathetic life.
Yeah, Phainon's in the middle of... Actually, we're more leaning toward the end of his inevitable crash out.
But to a cornered dog like you, the most deserving punishment is to personally witness the Chrysos heirs fulfill their mission. Only then will you truly know how meaningless and foolish your past transgressions were.
Fulfill your mission. Kefali's core flame is long lost to the winds. How will you fulfill the prophecy?
Lost to the winds?
She's gone completely mad. To the point where she's just spewing nonsense. For the longest time, Kefali's core flame has been worshipped here. Only core members of the Council of Elders know how to activate the core flame casket.
Lygus has always said, "No, I'm neutral, man." Or, "I'm neutral," in his creepy voice. How are we gonna find a core member now?
No. There's no need for such trouble. Professor Anaxa taught me more than just what was in the textbooks.
Oh. Is he just gonna burst it off? Unlock the arcane seal to open the core flame casket.
During his time at Dawn Cloud, Professor Anaxa conducted surveys in various areas. I still remember the words he used. I hope it works. All-knowing Father who bears the world, please share a glimpse of your merciful gaze with me. Cast down the Titan's fire that hangs at the pinnacle of the world, for your devout creations to behold.
Ooh. Well, would you look at that?
It worked. One step left. To undo its arcane seal. Partner, I may require your strength again.
Like physical or like mental? Oh, mental, gotcha. The core flame casket is used to contain important items. When activated, keyholes will appear on the exterior of the core flame casket and activate the corresponding number of key fragments. Okay, rotate. I'll just figure this out as I go. I feel like the... Oh, hold on. Okay, so that's wrong. Okay. Moving on, it's... Ah. Bathroom. It's with the power of the spent. Back. Oh. I just did this fast. I don't know how.
Take the core flame and let's hurry down the mountain.
I wonder how Canis is going to respond.
The sins of the Chrysos heir.
Diva, focus on the objective.
Donahung, can you use the spirit water art again?
I've used up all the spirit water I brought, and just now, after we left the Eye of Twilight, I felt the waters of Euphoria severing their connection with me.
Is this also a result of the Black Tide? Looks like all we can do is sprint down the mountain.
Let's hope we don't meet anyone out bad along the way. Oh.
You all thought I completely lost my mind. If the core flame was never tampered with and has always remained here untouched, you all think I wouldn't have the power to take it away?
Where should we go?
Calm down and think carefully.
I'll do my job. So you need to make sure you don't die before you pay me.
There's no need to worry about the core flame's whereabouts. Let's just descend the mountain.
No need to worry, but...
Before setting off to defeat Aquila, I entrusted Miss Cipher with the task of protecting Kefali's core flame while we were gone. By any means necessary. If the core flame isn't here, that means she must have done something to it. In other words, she fulfilled her duty using her own means. We just have to focus on getting to the vortex of Genesis, and Cipher will meet us there for sure.
What if something happened to her? But if she wasn't successful...
Friends, we have no choice other than to trust her. If the nearest ritual basin is 10,000 paces away, then what we have to do is to run in that direction and hope she meets us after 1,000 paces. If she doesn't show up, we will keep going and trust that we will see her at 2,000 paces, 3, 4, 5,000. I will keep hoping with the same resolve all the way until she shows up in front of us with her usual rebellious attitude.
I understand. At least to this day, I don't recall any Chrysosairs failing their mission for the Flame Chase journey.
She will be no exception. But before that, we must survive and break through this siege.
Another apocalypse? Been there, done that. Alright.
His distance is near. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Still the same one. The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Initiate cleanup.
Oh, when I get Cipher, you guys
Until everything burns to ashes! Set the seas aflame!
I mean, I already have to hurt her,
Fight to live! Immerse yourself in it. Be of your body and mind. Take it away.
Dreams do come true.
Grace and elegance.
Set the seas aflame! Fight to live!
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
The truth, everything in this world is bleeding. Yeah.
Let's improvise.
Some value, I suppose.
Still the same one.
Set the seas aflame! Fight to live!
Get up away.
It's done. Let's go.
Phainon. Yeah, I'm not gonna shed a single tear.
She may not have sought sympathy from others, but as a cleaner, she was willing to absorb a millennium of identities and
like
memories for an
but
objective that hasn't changed in that
if
time.
you can pretty much reincarnate herself, I don't think we really need to worry about
I suppose this is also a form of extreme but twisted resilience. Let's go. It's time to leave this place.
Everyone, can we run faster?
Oh wait, are we... Hold on.
I've got a bad feeling.
You're telling me...
Please stay tuned.
Sound linger. Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal clouds.
Zoom. I have a feeling we know who's gonna show up.
Everyone! Look! Behind us!
Of course. The Flame Reaver.
In the end, they still showed up.
Gonna test the results of your training?
No. Now is not the time.
Then what are we gonna do?
I've been waiting for a chance to face them head on. But not now. If we take the fight here, then lose, the consequences would be irreversible.
Okay, one of us has...
Come on. We have to get out of here. Keep running. And never turn back.
Okay. And he's just going to silently look. Oh, hold on. I see. Hold on. Phainon, I know that literally everything is going to hell in a handbasket right now, but I need to collect my credit.
They will catch up to us sooner or later. Keep running. Don't stop.
Yeah. Come on. And...
It's him! Lord Phainon!
What in the world happened? Retreat to the temple. Protect your family and friends. The chaos.
Oops. How did they?
Dusk has descended as ordained.
Clones, illusions. Nothing but cheap tricks to help you hide in the shadows.
The sky has returned to its rightful place.
Oh boy.
This world must be reset.
What are they talking about?
The end you seek is also the miracle of Genesis. If so, you should be standing alongside the Chrysos heirs. Why do you hinder us, Flame Reaver?
The dusk has descended as ordained. Must reset.
Keep repeating themselves like that.
If words won't work, then we can only express our resolve with our blades.
I thought he's...
We shoulder the fates and futures of too many people. We will not fall here!
Oh, let's go.
Leave this to casters and me.
Please, just get in.
Go!
Just get in the gate. We got work to do.
That was really close.
It's too early to relax. The Flame Reaver is a master in the art of deceit. Even Mighty may not be able to restrain them. I never thought I would leave him alone on the battlefield twice. But now isn't the time to be thinking about this.
Triby didn't follow us. Does she intend to stay above to help Mighty? Can you still run?
Skyfather, save us!
Someone is calling for help over there.
The black tide creatures are threatening the people. We can't just stand by and watch. Let's end this quickly.
Alright.
That rainbow barrier.
Yep.
Will be swept away
That
by the
hides
wind.
Immerse yourself in it.
Let the show begin!
There's more to life.
Till everything burns to ashes! Set the sea aflame!
I feel like I'm always quite close to that, actually.
This is more than a fight to land! Set the sea aflame! Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Time to cleanse the filth.
Take your position. Let's improvise.
There we go. Okay.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Sound lingers. Incense ascends, entwined with it.
Everyone, you're all safe. For now.
Thank you, Lord Phainon.
It is someone else who deserves your thanks. Those black-tide creatures just now couldn't breach this barrier. This energy feels familiar. Like the luminous arts that Hyacinth uses to treat people. But it is much more powerful.
Looks like she did it.
Yeah. Citizens! My companions and I can't stay long. Before reinforcements arrive, please, do not step out of this barrier. This is a miracle left by the demigod Hyacinth. Please, trust her conviction.
Miss Hyacinth has also become a demigod, like Lady Aglaya. We understand. We will not leave her protection until you return, Lord Phainon.
I won't make empty promises. I might not be able to return in the near future, but even if there's no perfect solution, I will make a choice that fulfills this mission. The people in the market must also be Bartholos!
Oh.
Quick! Let's go check on him!
No.
Bartholos! Hang in there!
Returned, Phainon.
Not our boy Carr.
The holy city is. To resist, I did all I could.
You shouldn't be on the front line at your age, Grand Craftsman. Where are the citizens? What's the situation at Marmorial Market?
Organizing their escape. The holy city guards are. But where to flee to, no one knows. Descended from the sky, the rainbow barrier did. Protected people, but alleviated the fear it could not.
I fear this is Amphorius's end, Bartholos. There is only one way to save our home.
Finally come true. The Sky Father's prophecy. Go for miracle. Deliverer, you shall become. One more thing. There is waiting at the vortex of Genesis. Lady Phainon is. Carefully's cold flame is safe, she said.
Phainon.
No. Black tide creatures, prepare for battle.
Urgent. The situation is. Leave them to me.
No, I was kidding when I called you Carr. Please. Chad Tonus, please. You can't die on us, please. But.
Died. I should have kept me here. The power of the rainbow light did. But if destined, inescapable death is, why not leave behind some glory?
You've been forging nothing but glory your entire life, old friend. For others, and for yourself. May you never see the slightest glimpse of war in the New World. Farewell, Grand Craftsman, let us depart. To the Chrysos air baths.
For battle. These hands were not meant, but if to protect the Holy City's future, they are needed. To the final moment, I will fight!
Cartona said that Trinan had news of the core flame. As expected, Miss Cipher did not fail her mission.
Yep. Chrysos baths. Not a soul in here. Those transition structures are here too.
These buildings, I can feel it. Their memories are dissipating.
Buildings have memories too?
Yes. The textures of memories are preserved within all things in Amphorius. Even a single brick or tile holds countless traces of the past.
There are no citizens trapped here, nor any signs of black-tide creatures. We have no reason to linger here. Let's head downstairs. The bath chamber isn't far away.
Okay. It's wild as I'm conveying sorrow and I'm getting a vague sense of foreboding. No.
They caught up to us! Don't tell me that Mighty...
You guys go ahead. I'll shore up the rear. No. Phainon, take him to the Vortex of Genesis. I will stay here and hold them off.
Dunhun, you...
Don't hesitate, Phainon. You still shoulder the mission of the Era Nova. We don't know if the Flame Reaver has any clones up ahead. You, stay close to Phainon and keep him safe. Amphorians often speak of destiny. The destiny of the Trailblaze is to bind the life and death of every world to our own existence. But everyone in the crew is still waiting for our return. I don't intend to say goodbye forever to anyone. Don't worry, I'll do everything in my power to survive.
Running out. Everything will be reset.
Go.
You better keep your word, Dunhun. You cannot die here.
Wherever there's flowing water, I can harness its power to purge the filth.
This power, unfamiliar. Who are you?
Even if I were just a passing traveler, I would not hesitate to lay down my life and protect the unfamiliar world beneath my feet. This is the destined course that a trailblazer cannot escape. I am a nameless, and what I'm going to do is defend all the hopes that are on the verge of fading away. You're so cool.
Follow me.
Totally not because I give him such a cool voice, and I'm just committing to it now. I got an audience with.
Lord Phainon. Finally, you're all back.
Well,
even in such desperate times, you still managed to keep your promise to me. I am grateful beyond words.
Phainon, what is this?
The Flame Reaver is wreaking havoc in the city, and they still have many clones. Zeph, please get someone to inform Kratos.
That was his name.
And have him lead the most elite guards to defend the city's passages. Until I complete the core flame ritual. Please, do everything you can to rescue the citizens in the city.
Understood, Lord Phainon.
Nemosity. Several citizens are trapped in the Garden of Life and are temporarily seeking refuge under Hyacinth's barrier. Can you dispatch someone to evacuate them? Though, I also don't know where to shelter them.
Leave this to us, Lord Phainon. Just focus on your own mission.
All right. As for the two Trailblazers, I'll also leave them to you.
Are you hiding something from me, Phainon?
My apologies, partner. I acted on my own this time.
No.
I prepared for the worst before the fight against Aquila. Even if there came a day when Akima was taken by the Black Tide, as long as we defeated Aquila, lifting the sky's curse, you and Donahung would at least have a chance to get home safely.
You already made plans?
Yes. I knew you'd object, so I didn't inform you beforehand.
Fine.
My apologies.
How could you do this to me, bro?
I know this is hard to accept. But even if it means being resented for the rest of my life, I still have to be responsible for you. Friend, you and Donahung taught me the spirit of trailblazing. The best decision I ever made in my life was when I followed my intuition and chose to trust you. Donahung told me many stories about the adventures of the Nameless. Two of them left a deep impression on me. Belobog and Penacon.
Belobog mentioned.
The first story taught me that the fate of a world should be in the hands of its people. And even if the Nameless are willing to risk everything for an unfamiliar world, in the end, you still have to embark on a new journey and go to the next world that needs saving, because that's your mission. The path you follow. In the second story, Donahung told me about the few Nameless who sacrificed their lives for the prison world. I know very well that the two of you are willing to make the same choice for Amphorius. After hearing those stories, I made up my mind. I won't let your journey end here. Somewhere beyond the sky, where Amphorians have never reached.
Our hand is too deep into
there are many
into the
people
bucket.
waiting for you to come home.
We have to. We're too deep into this. You can't just tell us to go away, huh?
The prophecy has always remained shrouded in ambiguity. Even if the 12th core flame is returned, no one knows how the Era Nova will manifest. Let alone if the miracle will extend its favor to two visitors from beyond the sky. Before stepping into a fate unknown, the last thing I can do is help you return to your family.
Even if we ignore the prophecy, we can't go back.
Please, don't worry. Lord Phainon has already entrusted Elder Lygus to fix your transport.
Lady Trinan's sentry gate is open on the main street outside Akima's walls.
I'm sorry for making such an unreasonable request of you all. But we live in an imperfect age, where there is never a perfect choice.
Hero doesn't have to bear everything.
Every one of us has the right to make our own choices. If you can't accept my decision on your behalf, then use your choice to open up a new path. That's what you're best at, right? Regardless, Donahung is still holding on for his life. Don't keep him waiting too long. One day, I hope we will reunite under the constellations. When that time comes, we can hold a belated victory feast. How about that? The spirit water has dried up at last. Why is nothing going right? Calm down. There might be another way in. The closest ritual basin, the other chrysospheres.
Snowy.
Trinity. I thought you'd be waiting at the vortex of Genesis. Are you all right?
When Akuma's night descended, all the spirit water dried up along with it. We anticipated that you'd be on edge, so we came ahead to wait for you.
You've always been the ones who knew me best. Cavalier's core flame. You know where it is?
Yes. Little Cipher protected the core flame well. No one would be able to guess where she stashed it. Bartholos, you can come on out.
Oh.
I don't have to pretend to be an envelope anymore! That was suffocating.
Oh, so that's where you were.
Bartholos? What in the world?
Hey, you better watch your tone, brat. That core flame that the entire world is after is currently nestled in the depths of my bottomless tummy.
Huh.
This certainly was unexpected.
Huh? Your reaction's too composed. It's completely different from what I was anticipating.
Bartholos, Snowy still doesn't know the truth behind Akuma's eternal daylight.
Ah, you're right. Well, then you'd better strap in and listen up, brat. That girl Cipher spun a grand lie that deceived all of Amphorius. She tricked all of you into believing that giant ball on Kefali's back would cast light over Akuma forever.
But in reality.
Not just that. She even managed to pull that dumb ascension trial and allowed me, the great Zagreus, to survive! Hey, Red!
Zagreus, embers of trick.
No reaction from you? Yeah, dang it. You're no fun at all. I'm sorely disappointed.
So for the last 1,000 years, what maintained Akuma's eternal daylight was not Kefali's miracle, but Cipher's lie, woven using the divine authority of trickery.
Yep.
But now, the lie has come undone. Which means...
Yeah.
Well, you didn't guess wrong. Cipher has already passed, and all her lies have scattered to the winds like ash.
But you just said you, Zagreus, relied on Cipher's lie to keep living. If she is already...
Guess you're not as smart as I thought, Pat. Don't forget, I'm one of the 12 Titans of Amphorius.
You're a remnant of one of them.
And this core flame in my belly, is it not the core that maintains a Titan's life and divinity?
Ooh.
So you're going to hand the core flame over to us? Just like that?
Just so. How about it? Let's hear some groveling gratitude, huh?
Why? In the myths, Zagreus was the most cowardly and shameful of the Titans.
Hey, stop slandering me with those fabricated tales. My pursuits are far greater than one measly life. Let me tell you then, my lifelong ambition was to work with Cipher to conjure the greatest trick in the world. Assume this world holds 100 million possibilities, and no matter how one looks at it, 99,999,999 of them all point to outcomes of certain destruction. But with an exquisitely brilliant scheme, we fooled all the fools, villains, and disasters of this world, and achieved that 1 in 100 million possibility. This is the miracle I wish to achieve in my life's pursuit
know, Bartholos? Or about, I guess, Zagreus?
Go finish your mission.
May have annoyed me these past, like, 3 patches with you taking my loot, but you're honestly not that bad.
Remember this well. What saved Amphorius wasn't the grace of that simpleton Catherly, nor was it the babbling of that child Oryx. It was the divine power of me, scorned by all, and the millennium-long lie of a cat-eared thief.
Zagreus takes out the... Okay. The divine body reduced to the form of a spirit thief disappears into dust. Their unbridled laughter fades away into the world.
Strife, death, trickery. So those signs deemed as harbingers of calamity will also leave behind marks in the tale of deliverance.
With this, the final core flame can be returned to its rightful place. The spirit water in the holy city has all dried up. We can try to break the sealing magic of Fagusis priests and use the Century Gate to send you into the vortex of Genesis. But that will likely exhaust any remaining power of Yanis that we have. After that,
of course,
the rest is up to you, Snowy.
Farewells. I've almost grown numb to them at this point. Right now, I can't even utter a plain goodbye.
Snowy.
Don't worry, Trina. I'm no longer the empty shell that Aglaya brought back to Akama. For every companion who couldn't reach the end, their conviction to save the world became a part of me, piecing together the soul I once lost. I lost my home village, but you, Aglaya, and everyone else created a second home for me. Now that this home is also in danger, it is my turn to repay your kindness and create a new world that can carry everyone's wishes. I hope that in that new world, a new sun will rise, bringing one dawn after another to all.
Snowy, you've grown into the person Aggie always dreamed of. Indeed, we don't need to say goodbye here, because even without the prophecy, we have the confidence to say you will become that rising sun, and all of us will see each other again tomorrow. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is destiny.
Become the dawn. Deliver.
Yeah, but where are...
Burning skies, shattered statues, corpses strewn everywhere. What a mess. If this is what the inside of Amphorius looks like, it's truly shocking. To be honest, I was initially skeptical, but right now, I'm starting to see your point, Screwy.
If that's the case, Herta, do you now have enough reason to believe my conjecture about the true nature of Amphorius?
Let's not expand on that topic just yet. That Intellitron, Lygus, was it? He's not completely dead. That was probably a fake body. Something behind it is still defying us.
I must admit, even if both of us worked together, it wouldn't be a simple task piercing through its defenses. For now, we can only observe this world as bystanders.
I knew we should have brought Stephen along. No wonder the Garden of Recollection wants to work with the Astral Express. Without the power of the Trailblaze, it'd be impossible to unearth this place's secrets. But in the end, the garden emerged unscathed, and it was the Nameless who got burnt. Curiosity definitely killed Aki. That big guy over there. The black balls spewing meteors. You think it's got anything to do with the Lord Ravager?
Alas, without sufficient computational power in the stream projection, I am unable to analyze the path energy. Suggestion. The immediate priority now is to find the whereabouts of the two Nameless. Research priority on the destruction can be lowered. Every second counts before that Intellitron's preventative measures kick in.
All right. Stop making a fuss. How many times have we collaborated, and when did it ever not end in a perfect outcome? Why not add another mission objective while we're at it? The card-playing memo keeper told me that the frozen Trailblazer girl might just also be trapped inside Emporius.
If time allows, I will also investigate March 7th's whereabouts. Herta, do you hear that? A wave of desperate cries from the heart of the mountain city. The lives there are undergoing intense suffering. Conclusion. The butterfly has already flapped its wings, and an impending storm closes in. The Nameless are important allies, and you and I have matters to attend to, Herta. I beseech you, in moments when a choice needs to be made, one must not be distracted due to personal interests.
Of course I know that. Fate really is a game of dice, Screwy. Who'd have thought that thing once sowed chaos across the cosmos, causing the Intelligentsia Guild to splinter and disintegrate? It wasn't until I cracked the solitary waves theory that its lingering effects were put to an end. Yet, in a forgotten corner of the cosmos, one slipped through the net and remained operational. And it was this machine that eventually became the cradle for the birth of a certain Lord Ravager. The source of Emporius' tragedy is an Emperor's scepter that survived to this day.
Wait, what does that mean?
This is what the world looked like originally.
Why is
What
Phainon
are you doing here?
Name not.
Answer my question, Lygus.
Ah, another hero has arrived at the Vortex. I can no longer remember how many times this has happened. The author of each epic, as the prophecy has foretold, stays their pen at this point. Just like each cycle of the extrapolation, in accordance to their primordial design, ends here. No need to panic, Lord Phainon. I stepped into this space purely for one purpose: to witness the prophecy's miracle of Genesis.
You've never expressed interest in the Flame Chase journey. When my companions and I ran, bled, and sacrificed for the core flames, you never so much as lifted a finger. An indifferent observer. An anti-Catheran who's neutral till the end. Why would you suddenly express concern for the Chrysos Heir's mission?
When that lone swordmaster left everything behind, plunging into a sea of madness, I was on the shore, listening. When that mighty lord shed his armor, filling the crevices of the earth with his iron bones, I was on the mountaintop, gazing down. Across 1,000 years of the Flame Chase journey, I have witnessed the ardor, resolve, division, and unity of the Chrysos heirs with mine own eyes.
But I don't see where his eyes are.
Just as you were all born to shoulder the guidance of the prophecy, I too have bathed in the gaze of distant stars, have seen the deepest, darkest of destinies. I will become the most loyal reader of the epics, a spectator voraciously consuming the valorous deeds of you heroes.
The gaze of distant stars?
One day you will understand, but not now. At this moment, please disregard this observer and finish what you must, Lord Phainon.
I once believed that as long as I chased the flames relentlessly, the fog before me would clear, and fate would reveal its truest form. But along the way, they, all who passed, never once received the justice promised by the prophecy.
I have perceived. Outside the vortex, the world is collapsing, and the children of humanity are crying. But you, Lord Phainon, will bury the old world with that core flame, bringing all things into a gray unknown.
It doesn't matter. This cruel flame-chased journey has made me abandon my fantasies. The future is not a paradise with a gentle west wind, waiting for us to step in. If what lies ahead is a mass of chaos,
this is not the
I
Phainon
will tear it apart, then usher in the first ray of blazing sunlight.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate. Yet this time, will an epic with endless cycles?
Is it you?
Turn a new page.
Of course. This will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
To be continued. Nar, you cannot
It's still
do
early.
this to me.
Where to now?
Now I have to wait like a month. What? Okay. When dawn cloud loses its dawn, the night's veil shall swallow all pious prayers whole. Okay. I'll read this later. Okay, I think after all that, I think now's a good time to end it. I think I'll just end this right now and process everything that just happened in the last hour. So, dear wanderers and travelers, this has been Moton Blight. I hope you have a good rest of your day or night or whatever time it may be for you, and I hope to see you all next time. Anyway, bye.